Grand Rising, everyone. Grand Rising. Wow. Wow. Okay. You know what I've noticed? A very interesting trend. It's like living in an episode of Boiling Point. I don't know if y'all remember that show. I think it was MTV years ago. But, I'm noticing that people who are open portals for lower vibrational energies are really being used right now in a very provocative sense to where they want to try to get under your skin, want to get through your barriers, trying to learn your triggers, which I think is kind of funny. It's sad. And then it's like, it's funny because it's like, wow, y'all make a girl feel special. And I don't think I'm the only one experiencing this because that's just not how this realm works for me. Um, no, 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 no. I just happen to be able to put a label on it and recognize it and just throw it out there just to, confirm with other people that no, you're not bugging. Yes, people are actually trying to get you to pop off, lose your cool, apply unnecessary pressures in strange areas. It's like if you know what you have to do, you know your responsibilities, your tasks, all of those things. You hold yourselves accountable, yada yada yada, right? That being said, it's like because of that, there's a knowing about a level of capacity and capability and assuredness, and it's like there are impish energies about trying to chip away. Oh, what's that scene? It's like from Half Baked. I'm not gonna do what you think I'm gonna do and freak out. You know what I mean? He was just so dramatic about it. Like it's just so funny. Because if you remember the movie, the group had just come up on a great idea, if you will, and everybody else was like walking away from their professions. But I believe it was Jim Brewer's character who that was his line, right? And he was going to quit, but instead he came in and they fired him. Right? They want to see the end of an official person. They want to see you brought to ruin, right? But because they feel like that'll be the final nail if they can just get someone to wig out. And it's a feminine energy, and that's the saddest part because you know you carry yourself in whatever ways that you do. So just be mindful. I'm just confirming that energy. It's sad. Like, it really is. Because people are like, say, concerned. Like, how do we. They spend way too much time. But that's what it is. Like, they want you to be more concerned. You know what I mean? And you're not. You're unbothered. Right. See, concern and pathway. They want to put concerns on your path, on your journey, making it harder for you to traverse. No, we don't do that, right? Right. These people are very childish. They're very immature. Very immature. Right. See, they want it to be harder for you, but it backfires, right? Because you always seem to work it out. What's a pity? Look, courthouse despair, right? Because remember, the wheels of karma go round and round. Go check that video out. That was yesterday's reading. Because people are getting their blessings and others is getting their lessons. See, and it's what you see 2332. So it's this mirroring effect, right? The changes they wanted for you are the ones they're going to be experiencing. 55, right? 5 and 5, and so there's that. Five is a number of great change, and in many forms. A lot of people freak out when they start seeing 555. I tell you never to freak out about anything, because it's unnecessary. Cooler heads always prevail, and that's not the same as not finding you'll get up and go and putting your shoes on and lacing them bitches up and getting going. Not the same, okay? But right, And that's just so funny, right? Because I use that scene from Half Baked where the bull got fired, right? And look, not hiring to spare. Somebody's being given a walk-in papers. Isn't that interesting? Like I said, other people are experiencing beautiful energy. And the saddest part about this is that in that movie, he got the girl Jan to come with them, right? And he was like, "Hey, Jan, you want to be my girlfriend?" And she tells him she's a big lesbian, right? But she still decides to go with him, right? And so these people who have been teaming up against the collective, right? Even though they may not have had the same preferences, the agenda was the same. This person they're simple, right? Because why would you walk away from how you earn your living, so to speak, right? Because they weren't genuinely vested, right? They're there for the experience. That person is generally an agent of chaos. They're there to witness, to go along for the ride, to watch this person, you know, isn't it? You know what I was going to say. And look, this, because when you do things against people who are unjust, and these are salt of the earth sort of people. Oh, wow, salt of the earth. Oh, okay. Um, One of them is going to get burned in this process, and I mean that because they immediately flashed to Lot's wife, and remember, she turned into a pillar of salt, salt of the earth. This person's just there as a witness to and they will be made an example to the greatness and glory of the whole, of the Holy Spirit, the divine, right? But this one, they're still in the process of learning this lesson. Interesting. So when I looked up the number 2332, it says it means that you're an honest and loyal person. See, courthouse here. So people know this about the collective, that you're an honest and loyal person, and whatever BS that people were trying. Remember, we saw the smear campaign yesterday, and the wheels of karma go round and round. And so all of that's just, it's backfiring. And whatever they tried to do, it's going to cost others their gainful employment because of that. How dare thee? How dare thee? Right. And look, there's poverty right there and concern, because this is what they were trying to inflict upon another person. Look at this: thoughts, adjudication, thief. Right. Toil and labor. Right. They wanted to take somebody's position the way they were able to, provide for themselves. Look at this. But this is the divine. See, high honor, official person, right? Your foundations are clear. Like, what's meant for you is yours, and there's nothing anyone can do to take you off of that. Not for real, for real. You might be used as divine pawn in a very heavenly chess game, but you're fine. The master statistician is playing, okay? The divine has your pieces, you're fine. So, people lying. They're getting caught up, trying to get somebody's position, trying to take what's not theirs. Right. So again, there's a masculine energy who just bitter because you probably just don't want them. And look, they male. And look, I told you it was two of them. It was two of them. Right. Expectation, pathway. Right. Look at this. So this is an odd couple. Very much so. Odd couple. It's like odd parents, fairly odd parents. Right. This could be somebody's parents, right? God bless you if it is. Had to come out. Had to come out. Mm, mm, mm. Yo, the sad part is some of you have been going through this for so long, it's not even funny. Like, it's not even funny because these are people um, that were supposed to be there to help you, you know, to teach you, to protect you, but that's not what really happened. Um, mm, see, since you were a child, since you were a child, your position has been known. That's what I'm saying. And see, look, this is where they wanted you, and this is what they tried to keep you in. It reminds me of one of those crazy stories where, you know, children are switched at birth, like in the hospital type energy, and you were supposed to go to a family that was very affluent and live this lavish life, but somehow, some way, you ended up with the broke the, oh, they're funny. The broken or the broke McGurks. I don't know. I hope somebody's last name is not McGurk, but that's what I heard. Broke McGurks. I don't know. It's a tongue twister for me. And look, there's a five. Look, 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 look. See? See? Look at this shit. Five, five, five. Look, see? False person. Mature man comes out. False person in imprisonment. Message. You about to get clarity about this. The winds of change are here. It's just the way he's staring at that globe. See? I said here. Not a distant horizon. This is now. This is now. Pathway. Everything's opening up. I just need you to know this, okay? If this resonates with you in some way, shape, or form. Now, I also feel this on a very spiritual level. You know, that whole swapping type shit. Because I understand on a soul level to have been born into a family that you just it just doesn't fit right. It's weird. There's no continuity, there's no real like affections. And that so I understand that on like just a soulful level. You're like, I mean, I get it. We're related, right? But there's no commonality. There's no interests that are shared. There's nothing like that. It's just superficial. It just doesn't gel. So it could be something like that, or this could actually be very like literal, where you know, a whole switcheroo was done, whether intentionally or unintentionally. That could have been done by somebody who had, you know, let's say it was a nurse, right, or a doctor, and they were losing their job, and somebody went in there and started moving babies around. It's just crazy shit. And look, there's occupation. Somebody could have been hired to do this. Wow. Okay. I just saw something else. Now we have been picking up on that jailbird energy. I'm just going to say it because I don't really need the cards to come out to say it. The person they had been working with is being apprehended. They were working with someone on the outside. That person is being caught, and you're going to get some sort of mail or a letter from some official places about this. Just saying. Yeah. Yeah. Main male, main female. Right. Yeah. She's going to be going. I don't know if there's a women's section of Fort Leavenworth, but at the same time, we'll be going to an equally federalized women's penitentiary system. She'll be joining them. Yeah, for hard time. Right, for grand larceny and all sorts of shit. Okay. I'm gonna pull some tarot. This has been a long time coming, but everything's finally in alignment. Like you've been feeling this pathway, expectation, great fortune, high honor, still there, still there. Like I said, what's for you is always going to be for you. There's nothing anyone can do to take it from it. You know what I mean? Like it may take a little longer, but it's still coming. And whatever these people had did, it was dismissed. And it's so funny. Whoever this person is who's losing their job, you know why they're losing their job? Because they wouldn't comply with this company's social media policy. And so I thought it was very funny when I heard about this many years back when it became like the thing that it is, where jobs were requiring people to give them access to their social media, so they could see who they are, who they network with, and all that other shit. And if you didn't comply, you didn't get the job. This feels like somebody had two accounts and they found the other one, and it greatly goes against whatever their company policies are. Yeah, baby. I know, because they were really trying to. I feel like they were bullying people from this other account, or they want their revenge, but they're not gonna be able to get it. No, baby, not gonna be able to do it. Right, because people obsess, tripping on you, whatever. Mm. Someone also could be finding out that they are actually the father of a child, and they was really, 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 really hoping that wasn't the case. But this older man is in deep, deep concern, despair over the paternity test. There's no getting away now. So if this person was thinking about relocating, they can't now, because this is a card of travel. You know what I mean? And then he's staring at the globe, not gonna be able to go. Somebody's like now stuck. Um, yeah, so the chick that's gonna end up in a federalized female penitentiary. This was the one. I was getting that with the whole half baked reference. Also, it's a half baked idea, whatever they were plotting and planning. That the female who went along with it is because even though she may not had a interest in the man per se, she wanted to be you. This is a fan, a fanatic, a copycat, that single white female energy we've been picking up on the channel for quite a while. Yeah, because impersonator and tripping on you. Yeah, right. See, and the fact that she's into women, like, see, she has her own fantasies about you along with that man. So it's a twisted match made in hell. Right, and she knew you would never be interested. Like she wasn't interested in the guy, but she was interested in you, feminine energy. Okay, so you got a masculine energy who feels rejected by you, and then there's a feminine energy who knows you're not on that team, who fantasizes about you, and so these two people came together because they both are lustful, and you have no interest in either one of these people. Right. This person is overly nice and generous, whether the male or the female. At the time before that person went into prison or however that works, yeah, overly generous, complimentary, da 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 da. The female is the one still on the outside, and again, this person is again overly generous, complimentary, brown nosy in some way, shape, or form. However, they are in your life communicating with you. This op, that's what it is. They're just very and this person likes to pull cards on you, right, to figure out how they can butter you up. What do you like? What kind of, like, it's weird. It's weird. This person could themselves be a dark high priestess, but I feel like whomever, if they themselves are not, the person they go see doesn't know what they're saying, and they're just giving them false information, right? Because it's a money grab. So they're being con, the cons are being con, right? Yeah, see, it's a hustle. Karma's a hell of a thing, ain't she? Right. And so either way, and because if this person, say if you're like someone like myself and you have a channel or platform or something like that and you put out spiritual messages, this person will emulate you, but they have no knowledge, no depth, no base, no real connection to source. And so they're lying. And so if they went and saw somebody, it's easy to lie to them because they don't know what the fuck they're talking about. And this type of person who'll be like, oh, the sun card, oh, and the like, it's dumb shit like that. Like you can just tell they're fraudulent. I used I did. And the funniest part to me is that you know that whole saying the enemy of my enemy is my friend. This is something like that, right? But we won't get into those anyway. The ringleader, if you will, who had been orchestrating a whole group to go against me, honestly. Um, right, her story didn't add up. I mean, it had been so many years, it's not even funny. Like, and that's what made me kind of look at the other person weird because I'm like, wow, maybe something is like fundamentally off, and we just gonna leave it like that to be kind, okay? Because I'm not here to actually make somebody feel less about themselves. I can't help the circumstances that anyone is born into or under. It's not my business, so I'm not gonna throw shade at that. But I recognize that there is an immaturity in them, is the best way of putting it, and just left it alone. But either way, the other person, the ringleader, had been talking so much shit and trying to, stoke the fire in such a particular way, and then my interaction in that moment, because life is life, right, threw them in such a way that she knew immediately that everything that was being said was an outright lie, to the point to where she came and was like, can we have a conversation? I thought that shit was funny. All right, no problem. But then proceeded to air out the ringleader and all the antics and all the shit they were doing and da 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 da. In essence, a low grade ass kissing, just because, I can't believe I was this wrong type shit. It is what it is. But whatever. But that chick she was airing out is a hustler. She, she's playing with black magic, playing with voodoo and all sorts of shit. Had no business dealing with it. Me, anyway, alive. God bless her. Like, really, because it's eating her alive. Her children will not have her. It's sad. It really is. Anyway, but she was conning people. She was like, nah, she got a hidden Facebook group, and she be taking people's shit, and she write it down in this little notebook, and she be just reading off and flipping pages, and she was like, it's the funniest shit you've ever heard. I was like, I'm sure. I'm just so sure. It's funny though, right? But it's one of those people who have no real ambitions, and I'm not judging. It's just the truth because habitual liars can wrap you up in some bullshit because you might want to believe them because they're so convincing to telling their lies. But she was a hustler. She would find shit off the roadside, and there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with finding free items. But the wrong is lying to your friends and family saying, oh, you paid XYZ and I'm going to need to be reimbursed. That's what makes it wrong. That's what makes it a hustle, a con. It wasn't even flipping. She was getting over on those closest to her. That's foul. But the best hustlers are hard to spot. Right. See, look, look, look. Look at this. They're an odd couple. It's all about the dough. These two people come together. It's all a con. People get wrapped up in that. So if they had been conning the system, mm, bad move. This is so funny because it really, wow. See, if you don't have a job, right, that means you can't provide. And if there are any sort of open cases with children, Whatever this is, they will not be getting out. Okay. Sorry, I get so many. Yeah, creativity muncher and hustler. Right. Looking you up. See, who are these people? Kind, like they literally target different people. It's like four different energies oscillating off these cards. It's wild. Yeah. See, look. That's why I use the example of the people I used to know because that's the type of shit people be dealing with. It be those closest to you competing with you, keeping tabs on you, trying to, piggyback whatever you got going on because they're not creative whatsoever. I personally think the one chick got brain damage. I really do. Like the ones I know, I'm not talking about the one who, however you're born. No, I'm talking about the con artist ringleader chick. I think she got brain damage. Many years back, she was in this horrific car accident. And I was devastated because this is before I realized what kind of person she really was at her soul and how black and ugly she was on the inside. Like, really. And it was a really, really bad accident. I was like, oh my God. But I had no idea that she was beating on her kids and neglecting them and outright drunk and drug addict. I had no idea because we don't live in the same geographic spaces no more. I had no idea that she had abandoned her children and that their father had to take them away from her because she was a danger. I mean, it was just so much that I was unaware of because I was, minding my fucking business. Right. Because, you grow up with people and you like, wait a minute. How did you turn out like that? Like, I met your family. I'm like, what happened? It's the saddest shit ever to see somebody turn out like that. And this is one of those people, all they ever wanted was a family because, they adopted and shit. And no, but I don't know. It's something that's a separate conversation. I'm not really trying to trigger anybody on that. But because, not satisfied with the blessing, mm-mm, it's just sad. But I think the car accident really caused her brain damage because she was drugged under a car for quite a few feet. Like, really fucked her up. But, that lets me know, karma speaking, she was really in some shit. She was really fucking up. Really fucking up. And so, she was probably sending death shit towards people at the time and, doing her little jar spells. And I had learned something really interesting the last time I had seen her before I decided I would never see her again, not even for her funeral. Um, that she was getting blood transfusions. Now, this is a very big bitch. I'm not even joking. Like, this is a big bitch. This is not a small person. Nope. Nope. You could drop her somewhere in Holland and she would fit in. Just a big Scandinavian bitch. No disrespect, but she's just a big girl. And so the idea of her needing blood transfusions is like, what? But then I learned that, when you play with dark magic and shit like that, you got to pay the cost. You got to pay the cost. And so I don't know if they was just like on some Solomon shit when they were talking about the little boy being tormented to sleep and the demon was just sucking him dry, or if this bitch was practicing some form of bloodletting. I do not know. But I know she was involved in some dark shit. And I know her husband is too. It's sad. Girl, they've been looking for you. Hi, Rabbit. No, the other, regulars, they've been looking for you. I think you scared them when you disappeared. Right. See, people think you stupid. But here's the thing. Bad karma. You do get bad karma. You can't play dumb. It's an act. Look, these karmic friends, bad karma. Right. Yep. You sure did. Oh yeah, extra triggered. Stalker, right. Child services. Look at this moving. I feel like these people are in my energy again, and that's why they coming up. I'm just being honest. I don't have no qualms. Yeah. Yeah. You see the child services, right? Child services is stalking these people. They on the run. Wow. Now I will say I did call the people because I did. I had to because she did something so heinous in front of me towards her children. It was bad. It was bad. I was like, oh no, we not doing this. I didn't know you were a fucking monster. So I damn sure called the people. Right. So I know she can't come back here no more because there's open cases. Wow. I've been told you stay out my energy. But anyway, I can't be the only person going through this bullshit or was. But anyway, same thing. I told you somebody was trying to leave and they can't now. They don't have no job. They don't have no money. And this one kid got this one rock star official looking out for him. In the situation I was referring to, I hope so. I really do because I never met somebody who every one of their kids had something wrong with them. And the bag of pills her and the old man was carrying around was the scariest shit ever. I've never seen so many antipsychotics, given to one person. And to have her husband have an equally matching bag. And I mean, y'all ever see that movie Orderlies when they was playing poker, like trading pills and shit? That's what that shit was like. Cause how do you brag about being knuck and futs? Anyway, but so I at least hope in this one situation that somebody's looking out for them. And yeah, they can't. Everywhere they go, child services. That's a blessing. Keep these children safe, these innocents safe. Oh, he came back. What can I say? They always come back. I realize a lot of my predictions are very far out in the future. Time is very fluid to me. That's why it always feels like the shit has happened because I'm an interesting duck. That being said, yeah. Y'all been giving, recently a lot of the stuff that I've been shown in terms of message form for you guys have been playing out more recently. So the timelines are speeding up and merging. So that's a good thing as far as I can tell. And I pray it is for you too, because I don't get to live you guys' life, and that's okay. I'm grateful for that too, that we all get our own experiences. Look at that. I wonder what happened to reignite this whole surge. These kids must look dirty and disheveled. Mm. What happened to? Oh, look, because a boss bitch was talking shit, right? Look, 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 look. Incarcerated. Right. Exactly. That's this official person. Social worker, something like that. Somebody looked into somebody's record. As I say that, dirt diggings right there. Right. Right. Because these people move a lot. Because somebody got habits and shit. They like to drink and drug. Mm-hmm. So now look, collector, they've been bugging on you ever since. Or they want to get you back so bad. They want to try something. They want to try to get some sort of evidence to put you in the same bind. You have nothing to do. See, when you do things from a pure place, like to protect the innocents, you got nothing to worry about. But this is amazing. I want to see more of these social workers do their job to really keep a watchful eye because something set them off. I'm curious about what else set the social worker off. I mean, I get it. This is shambles. This is squalor. I feel like someone lives in squalor. Not, yeah. They might have already lost their children because the Seven of Wands and the Page of Cups, someone's standing up for them. Someone's standing up for these children. Someone's blocking them, like in a very protective fashion. Thank God. Right, and it's the courts. Thank God. Now, see, here's the thing. Many years ago, when this shit went down, I was like, because I knew her energy, because she was stealing and stalking and artistic creativity and all that bullshit. I think it's funny, right? Because I kept saying, you need to stop paying attention to me and pay attention to these children. Because her own husband says she don't do shit but sit in the back room on her cell phone and laptop and tablet and just be in there all day. But then he said he was no better because he would sit in his room, but he would rock the baby at least because they had a young baby at the time and play his games. And the other two would just be doing whatever the other two do. Mm-hmm. It's three of them. The courts, I'm telling you, there are three children that the courts are like protecting, standing up for. Yes, like I said, protecting. Their happiness and peace and well-being matters. Okay, show me. Um, I mean, they could really be upset by this. Like, really, really heartbroken over this. But it was the right thing to do. It really is the right thing to do. They're overwhelmed with whoever's life this is. Like, I keep oscillating because I feel very familiar energy and then I feel foreign energy. This is the right thing. It truly is. This is the right move. But this person was so arrogant and so prideful and so boastful, and they know they were wrong for it. They regret not working with you. Yeah, 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 yeah. Because all it did was delay them. Okay. Yeah, this person, it's like they regret being opposition on your path. You know, because the Six of Wands could be a support, or it could be people who feel slighted, like um, you're not recognizing the ways in which they assisted you along your path. But that's not what it is, because these three cups is spilled, right? That's somebody being a shitty fucking friend. This person cannot go anywhere. They are stuck because the moving card went like this. They can go nowhere. Like, this is crazy. They don't. They're just confused on why the this work that they were doing didn't do anything. I hope this really helps someone do better. It's a clean slate for someone coming in. Mm, that's interesting. It may not see it as such. Yes, they could have also been very foolish, reckless. And what are they hiding? What is this? Why is the moon here? Like I said, it's a new start. See, the energy of the Tower, the Chariot, and the Ace of Pentacles is for everybody. It is. It's for everybody because it's the energy of the year, right? It's the 7. So this really could be the come to Jesus moment somebody needs. Yeah, because somebody's not emotionally stable. I'm getting out of that. They're not. They're not emotionally stable. Yeah. Someone really needs to get a grip. Yeah, but they're coming down hard on both of these people. This is like a I don't know. Okay, let's see why the mature man is being highlighted. Because he's supposed to be the head of house or something like that. Because there's the Emperor right here in the Two of Wands. Mature man, right? Right. This, I'm telling you, this is the book. Now, does he have children? Okay. Did he leave the child in the hands of this woman? Yes. He thought it was the right idea. Oh, it's excuse me. Look. Oh, Jesus. I don't think the paperwork went through. They didn't accept whatever this was. I don't think the situation was stable, to be honest. Oh, Lord. Okay. You know what? No, some things are just too heavy. It really is. Just thank God that there's someone watching over this child and their children, because for some, it's one, and in others, I'm picking up 3. I don't think this person thought long term when it came to the situation with them. I just don't. I don't feel like they thought they were going to be incarcerated that long. But you know, things have been exposed that brought more attention on what this person was doing. There's a lot. There really is. There's something about hitting social media accounts, somebody getting fired for that because it shows that they're Kiki Loco, and what they're really doing on company. Look, Kiki Loco, that they're keeping tabs and using company resources. Anyway, I'm gonna pick those up because that's like, oh my gosh, it's over. But I saw something very, very dark that I really don't want to get into, and it's a bigger reason why those kids are being removed. Especially if it was like somebody was incarcerated and they had a temporary situation, like um, like a child. What do you call that? Like an emergency plan or something like that. I only know it in terms of the military. I don't know what that looks like in terms of someone being incarcerated. I thought the state just took your kids automatically if like the other parent wasn't around or some shit. They just went to foster care. Thank you. Somebody's going to receive a message about somebody's passing. See, oh Jesus, this is what I was getting. Like, um, there's a message from a crossed over child. Oh, you lost this child already. Okay, this is a separate message. Okay, you did. You lost this child while you were carrying, and even they were meant to be a guide, a guardian angel. Okay, I'm sorry to say that, but they're okay. They mm, that just feels like a lot of grief. But this they could do more for you on the other side. Wow. I also see that whether you're an adult or not, somebody left you some sort of inheritance when you were a child to help you along your way. They were expecting you to receive this. This is a message from somebody who's already passed over. The fact that this should never be here. Like ever. See how they're not looking here? Like that's shouldn't even be a consideration. Any sort of lack, any sort of need and or poverty. No, 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 no. Your path was clearly laid out. See? Great fortune, high honor, thoughts. But some people, in your own family wanted what was yours, if you will. How you gonna know you a child? Right. See? You about to get vindication for this. Because it was people that you trusted, people who were in your very own lineage and or family who stole from you and really put in a lot of energy and effort to do it. I keep getting these little odd couples. Doesn't have to be an actual couple, but see what I mean? False person. Somebody that's going to jail, especially if you were forging documents and shit like that. For the love of money. Alright. Let's see what's in this communication. You win. Just saw the strength card. Look. See, look. No. Look. Chariot, Ace of Pentacles. So no matter what they stole from you, see, there's that 7 energy. There's the Ace of Pentacles. You passed whatever test that you needed to pass during this cycle, this period, right? Not to mention, we just went through that beautiful portal energy, and we ain't done with it yet. We just ain't done with it yet. Okay? So the universe has a blessing for you. I feel like for some of you, you were born with this. This is an inheritance that you earned in a previous lifetime. This was always supposed to find you. Hmm. People have been doing things, mentally, energetically, magically, whatever you want to call it, to slow this down, to obscure you from seeing it. Like, this is physical. This is mail. This is something being delivered to you. Ace of Pentacles, it's tangible, okay? And I also feel like this is official. There's that Page of Pentacles. There's the Child card. You see what I mean? This is official. This is like court documents, a will or something like that. King of Swords and the Judgment card, Page of Pentacles. Like, this is real. This is not just No, no, and this is not small potatoes, okay? It's not. It's really not. Oh, it's gonna set you up for life. Keep it to yourself though, as always. Because just think, if people did this much to keep what's rightfully yours, like hidden. See, I had picked up something before about somebody finding paperwork in a wall somewhere during a renovation of a property that they bought type shit and turned it over to the officials, and now it's trickling down, making its way to you. This is what this is. It's the same. Okay. Somebody left you something as a child, and there's a scumbucket, scumbag individuals, who didn't think you should receive it. You know why? Because they was probably expecting it to go to them, right? Especially if this is somebody's spouse with the lover's card right here. People be entitled. Well, but no, they didn't leave them anything. And so if this is like somebody's parent or some shit like that, or someone who raised you or something like that, they feel some kind of way that they wasn't left anything. And so you got to suffer because they didn't get shit and they knew it the whole time. When keep your hands to yourself, okay? Because I already know somebody gonna try to slap the taste out of another person's mouth. I mean, gonna have them big ass soup cooler lips by the time that slapping go down. Soup coolers. So if you know you a thief, I don't know what to tell you. I think you should just stay away from people. If you know who you are, and I'm sure you do, stay away from people. Wouldn't even answer the phone. They call you type shit. Don't do it. Don't do it, because they gonna slap the absolute shit out of you. Look, oh, and your house. They hit a house from you. Look, it must be a nice ass house. But they sure did. They hit it. They was like, no, you can't have the house and the money. No, no, no. It's alright, coughing here. This bitch had. Shut up. I'm sorry. But I'm not sorry. I'm not, because I get what I get. I get downloads all the time about sometimes people just gotta die for you to get what's yours. And I used to be so tender in my heart about shit like that. I'm like, but why, Daddy? And I don't understand. Because I was all innocent and naive and not really understanding the evil that just be in people. They must have seen it grew spicy. Right. All this to keep you from yours. Look, sitting on shit, holding it back, lying and shit. By any means. Oh, okay. Okay. They took massive action. Okay, to cause you delays. Look, spiritually and everything. Look. But our Father said, no, baby, this for you. This for you. They gonna have a hell of a lot of explaining to do. You were well loved. Loved in spirit, loved on earth. But you got some heavy hitters defending you. I feel like this is your dad. I do. I really do. For some of you, this is your father. And I feel like they're very disappointed, especially since they've been on the other side. They can't even rest. They've been so busy trying to protect you from the treachery of somebody who's just cold and heartless. Yeah. Look. This person did some terrible things. Now they're in their head, because look, angels and demons messing with people. All right. I told you it was somebody's father. This person had to leave you early in life for whatever reason, but they took care of you. I want you to know that, because sometimes, people be trying to convince others, oh no, they didn't do anything for you, and and no. Meanwhile, people be just greedy and envious. Mm-hmm. Mm. You don't even talk to this person. Then I don't speak in terms. But I really do. Look. That's the junior high priestess and the queen of wands are sitting right there. This person did use tricks. We'll just say that. It's so funny because this child is just holding that rabbit right there, the fertility aspect, the abundance, the capacity to multiply and regenerate. Is it's incredible. And I feel like I'm talking to the youngest because 18 breaks down to a 9, which is the end of a cycle, right? 10 is full closure, but it's 1 and 0. So it's like you can repeat the cycle or you can start something anew. So 9 really is finality. So this is the youngest child. Yeah, the youngest child. Middle of June, late night when I think about you. Mm, yeah, figure it out. Wait, what is the name of that song? Sometimes I think about you. Late night in the middle of June. Oh my gosh. This has been like so June last month. They found this in June. And before the end of July, because it's the 7th month, you're gonna be hand delivered, whatever this is. Late night in the middle of June. Is that the name of the song? Heat Waves? Mm-hmm. Oh, Rabbit. See, this is why. This is why your ass gotta be here. My name that tune button. So let me stop. You live your life. Last night all I think about is you. Don't stop. Wait, I don't know what's going on right now. Sorry. Every so often that we go through this. Let me see. Don't stop, baby. You can walk through. Don't wanna, but I think about you. You know that I'm never gonna lose. Road shimmer, wiggling the vision, heat waves. I'm swimming in a mirror. Wow. Names. Wow. Late night in the middle of June. Heat waves been freaking me out. Can't make you happier now. Yeah. Wow. Wow. Okay. This is so interesting. It's so interesting. It's the end of poverty, y'all. This person's been doing shit to you since you were a child. But it's all coming back because the wheels of karma go round and round. Yes, like I said, it's the end of a tough situation. 9 of Pentacles, 6 of Wands. Right, this shit been hitting. Look, I told you they was doing shit. Scattering the energies, causing confusion, obstruction. Man, they was just trying to get as much as they could before the milk was taken from them. It's alright. The things people do for money. That's all you can say about it. It's sick. It's truly sick. You've overcome your season of lack, and you did it gracefully. And so now the universe is like, here, baby, I got you. Because when you're tested by the Most High, that's just what it is. But these people have been warned many times over with the sevens here, double sevens. Right, it's over. Somebody gonna die. Like, I mean that because of all this dumb shit. Because they was trying to manifest the ending for you, for their own whatever, right? Or the end of your innocence and your youth and your ability to multiply and be abundant and be happy and your joy. We'll say that, right? We'll say that. They wanted to end you. They wanted to put you here instead of this beautiful, optimistic, joyous person who's just full of life and love, you know. They wanted to put you here. Nobody know that shit. No, we don't do that. So that's where they at. Okay. I'll call her back later. Late night when I think about you. Somebody in their head though. Yeah, you should be worried. Cause you know what you was doing. The fucking most. Look. Cause you's a cold hearted. Look into their eyes. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, they gave me Polar Abdul. I remember that one. Hold on. He's a cold-hearted snake. Look into his eyes. He's been telling lies. Uh, so regardless, right? Whoever she is, child of APEC. That's how I feel about it. Cold-hearted snake, you a child of APEC. Yep, yep, yep. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. I'm just really digging all of this beautiful energy. I told you it started in June during the lover season. Cause the wheels of karma go round and round. Right. Damn, somebody, mama really could be going to jail for this. Yeah, 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 yeah. Karmic court, something like that. Something happening. Some of y'all may not want. I don't know. Once you find out this shit, you may actually, you may have never thought it possible before. But this person, look, Eight of Swords, Empress, Five of Pentacles, Justice. But I feel like more than anything, everybody gets used, and all this is for your ascension. But I will say, your ancestors have been driving this shit for a minute. Page of Swords, Star card, Ace of Cups. See, you have nothing to worry about. And I know it's your ancestors, because look, they like run to that. They've been with you every step of the way. And I will say they've been applying massive amounts of pressure to people in the 3D, right? Behalf. Like, if this is somebody's mother, or this is, you know what I mean, or aunt, or something like that, the matriarchs and patriarchs of this line is whooping ass and taking numbers. They're not playing no more, because it was never meant for them. Like, no. Some of this is just yours. You earned this in different incarnations. This is your shit. And people been trying to keep you from receiving what's yours. Don't you hate spiritual spies? I know I do. Like, really. This is why I don't just pull on people's energy because it's wrong. I do general readings because that's what I'm allowed to do. Now, if you want to book a personal, that's on you, right? But I'm not even going to allow you to tap into other people's energy. It's very particular questions. Are they safe? Are my children okay? Is my mother or father okay? Especially if you're at a distance. I understand those sorts of questions. Those are ethically allowed. But just to be like, no, ethics. But you got people all up in your business and they're not authorized. And the shit that I really like, well, really, I just reflected back because you shouldn't. Anyway, I'm working on it because I can be a little at times. But you have no business. And these are people who spy. Y'all should check y'all mailboxes. This could be certified mail. But this is confirmation from spirit about what you've been picking up, about these downloads they've been giving you. Yeah. But it's something between May and June that has happened. Yeah. I feel like these courts, like, again, they've received that documentation. Now, if you like me, you can go check vital statistics if you think you know who these people are and type in their names and see if a death certificate pops up. If you just want to do preliminary research. But this is coming. Look. Ten of Pentacles, Knight of Cups. I don't know why all of a sudden we doing British, but we are. And then there's the Death card. See? 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 It's funny because I feel like a whole bunch of people not going to be eating good anymore after this. Because, this is a transference of wealth. The Ten of Pentacles is being taken this way after this person's passing. Yep. And being hand delivered. We saw that Ace of Pentacles, right? It's all for you. It's all for you. Even you want it to. Should have been there. Not to mention a whole community of people was wishing death on you. But you've been protected from it. But I know with the Nine of Pentacles, it all goes to one person. It's been a long time coming. It's been a long time coming. But all this is yours. It's been yours. And these motherfuckers have been fighting you for it the whole time. Jealous. Pissed off because they wasn't thought about in the same capacity. But you don't know the history. And that's the thing about it. You don't know the reasons why people made the choices they did. You don't know what happened between those parties before you arrived, especially if I'm talking to the youngest child. You don't know what your siblings did to them. You don't know what their brothers and their sisters did. Like, if this is a parent, that means your auntie and uncles. You don't know what your grandparents did. Like, you don't know. And so take that shit to heart. It's a reason why it wasn't given to them. Just remember that. And it's not about greed. Maybe you were the trustworthy one. Maybe they knew for a fact you would be the one to do the right thing, whatever that means to you. What? Are you serious? Wow. I'm sorry. Oh, that was Brooke. Okay. Wow. It can be petty. It's been such a long time coming. But nothing you've been doing has been in vain. Some of this is an investment portfolio. Holy shit. Yeah. Woo. It's all like, yo, your ancestors are so happy right now. It's been so long. Yes, look. Brand new cycle. I told you this is over. See? It's over. It's so over. Look. See that 35 breaks down to 8. You good. It is you so good right now. Somebody is just starting their cycle of stress and worry, but all that goes away. There's nothing you won't be able to do. Oh, they just sitting over there. Yeah, somebody's father was really sick. Like their health was bad. This is good karma coming up. It really is. You go, oh, wow. You were loved. I don't know how else to say it. You were loved. You were loved. You were loved. Look, you really are going to be able to do what it is that you want. Hey, whatever it is you want to do, you've earned this. You really have earned this. And I mean that for the spiritual work that you've been doing on yourself more than anything. Because this is being like, it feels like released. Look at these majors. This is now. This is imminent. This is like, look at your watch. I would just be going to check the mailbox. Like, just seriously, just keep checking the fucking mailbox. Keep checking the mailbox. Because this is what this feels like. I also see something a little darker because you see the lovers out here twice. So this could be pertaining to a Gemini, okay? Um, there could be a. I picked this up yesterday in the Wheels of Karma. I don't really like it, because I don't like talk about people losing their children in any capacity, especially as they're growing. You know what I mean? That is, I'm a woman, like a real biological heart, mind, body. So like that's a hard subject because so many people want children and they finally get them and then bad things happen. It's terrible. Like that's why we here, children. Like we all start that way, but that's why we here to go forth, procreate, multiply, subdue the earth. The laughter of children. It's like fairies get fucking wings and shit. It's just joy incarnate. Okay? That's how I feel though. Someone may get news about this child passing. Expectation. This is something's wrong. Something genetically could be wrong. I'm seeing that too. But this would be somebody's karma. I see this. Someone like in the delivery process, the umbilical cord could be like this could be a breach with the cord wrapped. Y'all gonna have to really, really, really rely on each other through this process. I do. I feel like the doctor's going to tell them something, and they may have to pull this child from this mother. I'm so sorry, y'all. Well, all right, Brooke. I'm gonna say this. You might be the oldest child in your group. But sometimes people be a little naive and they thinking that he wasn't a Rolling Stone and that it might not be possible for him to have, others in other places. Not saying that's your situation, but if it keeps coming up and then you say that, then I got to tell you what I just told you. Because you may find out some shit. You may find out some shit. I'm not saying this is your story. I'm just saying it's always possible. Men be forgetting sometimes. Like, oh yeah, there was that one night in '87. Fuck. And then for another, if you lost a child and you're a Gemini, the Lord may bless you with this child coming back. You may get another baby. But again, I really do feel like when you lose children, like just through a natural, spontaneous abortion, like a natural one, like your body just rejects whatever. Sometimes they're spiritual warriors. I could be talking to a masculine Gemini with the King of Pentacles showing up. But this is about somebody. That's why I was talking. Maybe Brooke. Maybe that is you. Maybe your daddy did have maybe he kept that from you. He was, investing in sowing seeds in every other place. That he might have been a little selfish with it. There's a lot of shit that we tend not to know about our parents. I'm just saying. Okay. My condolences. Oh, your stepfather. Okay. So, I mean, see what I mean? Like, Parentage is parentage. You know, they don't have to biologically be yours for them to be yours type shit. You know what I mean? Souls belong with certain people. And no matter if they couldn't portal through you, they will find you. It's just that simple. Like, you be like, no, I get it. I'm like, thank you for carrying. It's like a surrogate. It's like spiritual surrogacy. For whatever reason, you may not have been able to portal through that person, that lineage, but you still find your way intersected in each other's lives. Uh, The universe is an amazingly complicated situation. See? Just be on the lookout about this. There's some information coming. Could be about a love child. This child could still be being, you know, what you call that, gestated, and they gonna need to be provided for. And somebody may hit the courts up talking about, I'm sorry that this person is no longer here, but you know we were lovers, and they're the father of this child. So there could be some shit like that too. Just saying. There's all sorts of ways of looking at this. But if there's a love child somewhere on the outside, this person may make contact about this because they cannot care for this child on their own for whatever reason. But this is definitely involving the father of this child. Oh, this is going to be Tower. This is going to be very surprising, earth shattering for some, because I do feel like this person. Oh, he loved the ladies though, but I guess it seemed like this person was super in love with their spouse, like soulmate energy, gaga. But that doesn't mean them fingers didn't get the creeping. But I do feel like that is their child. They share genetic material. And I do. I mean, like this first, they were in love, 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 love. Yes, you're gonna find out that this person was two timing, and they had multiple families. Yeah, see? Look, had a wife, but he also, look, you see this, right? Look, we started with the King of Pentacles right here, right? The King of Cups show up. So this person was very much the family man, but they love the ladies. Had a wife and a girlfriend that they loved to death, that they were madly in love with. People have obligations, they stick to their obligations, they honor their responsibilities and commitments. But then they fall in love with other people and they do both. They can't decide. And it's like this one, it may not bring them joy, but there's a responsibility. It did have all of that, but these cups over here. That's why I'm like, no, this is a love child. And look, as I say that, look what's right there, the Page of Cups. But look, there's the Ten of Pentacles. We saw the Ten of Cups. So there was a situation where somebody was in a marriage because of obligation, responsibility, and that was their first choice, if you will. This is what they got to do. And then they had somebody else who had a whole nother family, and they loved that family. They sure did. They loved that woman. They loved those children they had. And I do feel like that the wife expected the husband to leave them everything, and that's not what happened. They left everything to the love child in the outside relationship. Yeah, and I mean everything. I feel like this shocked everybody. Tower threw a monkey wrench and some shit. I told you they left everything to the love child. And this woman was like, I'll be. Look at this. Look. Like like the woman on the outside was supposed to just be satisfied with the Ten of Cups, right? Like, mm-mm. He loved them both. But that's just something about the youngest child. The youngest child was abandoned, if you will. That's what I'm getting, and that's why they get the money. Guilt is a motherfucker. It is. It's just the right thing to do. It's fair. Yes, look. That's the truth. You expect this money. Be on the lookout for this money. Be on the lookout for this money. Be on the lookout for. Did you not fucking hear me? Be on the lookout for this money. This can you be on the lookout. Be like this. Open your mailbox and block, just smile real big and just reach. Just be like, I know it's a check in here. What's that? What's that? It's like, this shit's crazy. They tried to block this for so long. I'm telling you, there's investments. This shit gonna make you so fucking happy. Like, you gonna be speechless. You gonna be floored. You gonna be confused. And then you gonna be the fuck out. And you be like, where my house at? Where my house that you've been hiding? Give me my shit. Could be oceanfront, lakefront, beachfront, something like that. I don't know. Give me my money. That's what y'all gonna be saying. Give me my money. Just saying. Oh, look, this. Look. The fact that you gonna be at peace. Mm. 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 I think this shit's funny. That's all you should be saying. Give me my money. And then look. What's crazy, right? I started hearing big worm, right? Like playing with my money. It's like playing with my emotions. It's the principle. It's principalities involved in this shit. See? Playing with my money. It's like playing with my emotions. Look. You're never gonna have to worry or stress or anything again. It's amazing. And look, even if they spent it, no matter what, like the universe has a way of giving you back what is yours. Some of you may hit the lottery. You may do a scratch off. Some of you gonna get a piece of mail, something like that. You're gonna do some sort of search and ooh, yes. These people crazy. Deranged. Hold on. I have not been on this job. I'm about to say that joint was lagging. YouTube, you're fucking up. Like, I don't know. Get your legs together. Look, this woman, the original spouse had to die. That's what I mean. I mean that shit. And I know how it sounds, and I don't really care how it sounds. I don't care. I channel messages. This is just what it is. Now, if somebody's in the way of you getting what's yours and they just refuse to do the right thing, what options does the universe have? What options? And I don't mean spontaneous. This is not a young woman. It's not. The Queen of Pentacles is not a young woman. But sometimes they just gotta go because they delaying what's yours. And I know it's this one. I know it's the one they was married to. It's not this one. This was love. Love and happiness. Look. Not to mention, look, look. That's the one who, like, that was the bee's knees. Come on, baby, like my fire. Right. Look. But I feel, look, there's 10 of Cups. This, like I said, this person walked away for their own whatever, right? They had to. Sometimes in life, you got to choose yourself. But somebody been lying. There's a lot of lying going on. It really is a lot of lying going on. It's a lot of lying going on. But yeah, sometimes people just got to go. Could be a Gemini that makes his way to you to give you this information. I just say be on the lookout. This could be the mother of a Gemini. I don't know. Yeah, they gonna be sad, but they gonna deliver this news. They gonna be grieving about their mama, but they gonna deliver this news. Because when you go through them affairs and that paperwork, yeah. Because now, once you know something legally, now you're liable. Now you have an actual responsibility to do the right thing. Because, you know, you'll be in the jailhouse. In the jailhouse. Yeah. Yeah, somebody about that. Look. For all the pain and suffering. That's somebody's fate, though. We all have this fate. No one escapes death. Well, a handful of people in history, maybe. By Leo season, you will be celebrating. I'm just being like, all of this is in motion. By Leo season, you will be celebrating. I mean that shit. I don't know, about maybe about the 888, excuse me, the 88 portal, the Lion's Gate. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean that shit. Look, the universe. Look, look at that. This, like, from the moment whoever daddy this is, you was set up for life. Like, from the moment before they took care of this. This shit is crazy. But I be having my thoughts on shit. And I know for a fact, I've said this, I've felt this. I just be getting downloads and shit. That's why sometimes I just post little snippets on the community tab. But this is old energy to me. This is like, I don't know how many years now. But this just feels like, okay, finally, everybody's in their alignment. Shit's moving and grooving. Right. No more blockages. Yeah. These people were really obsessed on taking what was yours. I just want you to know that people ain't shit though. By Leo season, you will be celebrating. You're gonna be happier than you know what to do with. You're gonna be able to help people. Oh my God, y'all. You're really gonna be able to help people. This is a lot of fucking money. I can't even begin to describe it because when I think about helping people, that's just not like throwing a 20 at somebody and be like, bless you, or like, let me get you a meal. No, 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 no. You're gonna be able to help people. So whatever your dream is and the way in which you want to serve your community, you're gonna be able to do that. Whether it's a nonprofit, whatever it is, you're going to be able to help people. Whether it's scholarships you want to establish because it wasn't one available for you and your community and what you are and all of that, it's like that you're going to be able to help people. I got chills creeping across my whole back. Just like slowly, like, yeah, like, oh my God. You're going to be able to help people. I mean that shit. You've never been on this level. This is like a whole new, a jump. That's 11 fucking pentacles. This is multiple. This is multiple millions here. Eminem, multiple millions. I love Eminems. Just saying. Wow. Wow. It's such a beautiful, blessed season coming in. Look at this shit. I mean, beautiful, blessed season. Oh my God. Yes. 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 Look at that. Yes. Yes. Everything that's due to you. Yes. Yes. Because you were taken care of. Right. Look, that's that shit over. Look at that. You've been reborn, like renewed and all that shit. Not to mention, I really do feel like um this energy that's ever present around you, encouraging you. Right. I have Scorpio and Aquarius. I know a lot of people see this Aries. I do not. Um, but yeah, this is a whole collective of people. Beautiful. And I will say this, all them fucking skeletons in people's closets, see that sun coming up illuminating it, y'all about to be exposed for your treachery. But sure enough, the fact that some of these ancestors had to come back across this spirit bridge like that, right. Karma been watching. She been taking notes. Like I said, it is on. It is fucking on. This is beautiful. It's just beautiful. Oh my God. Don't forget about your girl. Okay? That's all I'm saying. Don't say nothing, y'all. I cannot stress that enough. I cannot, like, because you don't need a new target on your back because you just, stepped into multiple millions, okay? Because that's exactly what it is. Somebody mama gonna have something to say. But I feel like whoever the original the first wife is, I'm getting that. They did something with a quill, with a piece of it. Like, they did something funny. They did something funny, but I also feel like they was communicating. These two women knew about each other somehow, some way. They knew, and there was communication and a plan. Ooh, and a plan of action. But see, somebody in government higher, like I don't know, wills law, wills register, or some whatever. It set somebody's spidey senses off. It wasn't right. New. All this shit gonna come to light. You gonna get the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So help them God. So help them God. Yeah. So help them God. Otherwise, yeah, despair. That fucking right. Thoughts. Hmm. Coughing. Mess. Gift. See, it's a death benefit, but it's bigger than that. If somebody's father left you all their investments, their entire portfolio, all their cash, and if this bitch spent any of your money, I don't know how you gonna get it back, but I know you will. I know you will, legally, because they're gonna make sure of it. Unexpected income from the court. Yeah, do you not hear what I said now? But you're gonna be able to help your community. My God. All right, I gotta stop because I'm so excited by this because I'm so happy that people are finally getting what's theirs, both in a high vibrational sense. I don't worry about karma, especially the negative kind. People will reap what they sow, but sometimes it takes longer for people to receive their blessings. But it's always worth the wait. The patience is always worth it. It's character development. I heard a comedian one time say he was a late bloomer, but I understand that some people go through an ugly duckling, a spiritual ugly duckling phase. Sometimes it's physical, sometimes it's just spiritual. But going through that fortifies you. It helps you uh, become a better human being. Adversity makes you a better human being. Better human being. Mama, I'm salivating right now. I can't. Mm, that reading gave me juicy. It's the good life. Brand new. Brand new. My God, brand new. Brand new. Just say thank you. Say, thank yourself. And then, thank your ancestors. I feel like you're already doing that. And that's why we're here. And that's why I have the privilege of reading on this timeline for you guys. Because you're doing the work. Don't stop. Keep going. And the things that you went through ensures that money will never change who you are. It will help, but it will never change you. It's not going to ruin you like it does other people. Because you've already been at the bottom. And so being at the top, it's going to feel great, but you'll never forget those who are still down there. All right, gotta go. Be blessed.